After 5 decades, the tomb of Bruce Lee was finally opened, revealing findings that left the world in disbelief. The decision to open his resting place stemmed from ongoing curiosity and respect for his legacy. Researchers and fans alike sought to understand more about the man who transformed martial arts and inspired millions. As the tomb was carefully examined, the team discovered artifacts that had been placed there by his family and fans over the years. Among these items were personal mementos, letters, and even some of his training gear, all preserved in remarkable condition. The most shocking revelation, however, was the state of Bruce Lee's remains. Contrary to what many had speculated, the condition of his body was surprisingly well maintained, leading to discussions about the preservation techniques used at the time of his burial. This unexpected discovery sparked debates about the cultural significance of his legacy and the impact he had on martial arts and cinema. As the details of this extraordinary find emerged, they reignited interest in Bruce Lee's life and the philosophies he championed. The world watched closely as these astonishing details unfolded, eager to learn more about the man behind the legend. Born on November 27, 1940, Bruce Lee entered the world in San Francisco, where his parents were on an opera tour. This unique beginning made him eligible for U.S. citizenship. However, he spent much of his childhood in Hong Kong, where he was immersed in the world of Cantonese cinema. His father, a well-known opera singer, influenced Lee's early exposure to performance and acting. As a child actor, he appeared in numerous Cantonese films, showcasing his talent and charisma on screen. Despite his early success, Lee faced challenges in his martial arts journey. He began training in Wing Chun Kung Fu under the renowned master Yip Man. However, his mixed European heritage led to discrimination from some of his peers, who questioned his place in the martial arts community. This adversity only fueled his determination to excel. Lee's martial arts skills would later revolutionize Hollywood, making him a household name and paving the way for future generations of martial artists in American cinema. After getting into street fights, including one with a triad gang member's son, Lee's family sent him back to the United States in 1959. This move marked a significant turning point in his life. In the United States, he continued to train in martial arts, honing his skills and deepening his understanding of various fighting techniques. He began teaching martial arts in Seattle, where he shared his knowledge with eager students. His passion for martial arts and his desire to spread its teachings led him to Los Angeles, where he aimed to pursue an acting career. In Los Angeles, Lee's talent caught the attention of producers, and he landed the role of Kato in the television show The Green Hornet, which aired from 1966 to 1967. This role brought him fame and introduced him to a wider audience. However, despite his success, Lee felt frustrated by the limited and often stereotypical roles that were offered to him afterward. He longed for more substantial parts that would allow him to showcase his skills and portray more complex characters. This struggle highlighted the challenges he faced as an Asian actor in Hollywood during that era, as he sought to break free from the confines of typecasting and make a lasting impact in the film industry. Bruce Lee developed his own unique martial arts style, Jeet Kune Do, as a response to the limitations he found in traditional martial arts. He believed that martial arts should be about honestly expressing oneself, which led him to create a system that was not bound by rigid forms or techniques. Instead, Jeet Kune Do emphasizes adaptability and fluidity, allowing practitioners to respond to any situation with spontaneity. Lee's approach was deeply philosophical, as he incorporated ideas about self-expression and self-knowledge into the practice. He viewed martial arts as a metaphor for life, where the journey of learning and growth is just as important as the techniques themselves. This philosophy encouraged students to explore their own identities and to find their unique paths in martial arts. By breaking away from traditional constraints, Lee inspired countless individuals to embrace their own styles and to seek personal truth through movement. His legacy continues to influence martial artists and enthusiasts around the world, reminding them that the essence of martial arts lies in the expression of the self. After returning to Hong Kong, Lee starred in a series of successful martial arts films that changed the landscape of cinema. His first major hit, The Big Boss, showcased his incredible fighting skills and charisma, quickly making him a household name. Following this success, he starred in Fist of Fury, where he portrayed a passionate character seeking justice for his fallen master. This film not only highlighted his martial arts prowess, but also resonated with audiences due to its themes of honor and revenge. Lee's next project, The Way of the Dragon, further solidified his status as a major star both in Asia and internationally. This film is particularly famous for the legendary showdown between Lee and Chuck Norris, which took place in the Colosseum in Rome. Their fight scene became one of the most iconic moments in film history, showcasing not only their martial arts skills, but also the artistry of choreography in action films. The combination of Lee's speed, agility, and charisma captivated audiences, making him a symbol of martial arts cinema. His films not only entertained but also inspired a generation of martial artists and filmmakers around the world. Despite his remarkable achievements, Bruce Lee encountered significant hurdles in Hollywood. He had a vision for a television series called The Warrior, which he believed would showcase martial arts and Asian culture authentically. However, his idea was taken by Warner Brothers, who adapted it into a show titled Kung Fu, without giving him any credit. This decision was a major blow to Lee, as it not only undermined his creative efforts, but also highlighted the industry's reluctance to recognize Asian talent. The lead role of the Shaolin monk was ultimately given to David Carradine, a non-martial artist. This casting choice stemmed from concerns about the marketability of an Asian actor in a leading role, reflecting the racial biases prevalent in Hollywood at the time. Lee's struggles in the industry were emblematic of the broader challenges faced by Asian actors, who often found themselves sidelined or misrepresented. His experiences fueled his determination to break barriers and redefine how martial arts and Asian culture were portrayed in film and television. Bruce Lee was deeply influenced by various philosophies which shaped his approach to martial arts and life. He drew inspiration from Taoism, Jiddu Krishnamurti, and Buddhism, yet he identified as an atheist. This unique blend of beliefs created an eclectic philosophy that often mirrored his fighting principles. For Lee, martial arts was not just about physical combat. It served as a metaphor for personal development and self-expression. He believed that the journey of mastering martial arts paralleled the journey of understanding oneself. His philosophy stood in stark contrast to the conservative views of Confucianism, which emphasized rigid social structures and adherence to tradition. Instead, Lee championed emotional intelligence and self-awareness, encouraging individuals to explore their own paths. He taught that true mastery comes from within, and that one must be adaptable and open-minded. This perspective allowed him to transcend traditional martial arts boundaries, making his teachings relevant to personal growth and self-discovery. His ideas continue to inspire many, reflecting a deep understanding of the human experience. In 1964, Bruce Lee engaged in a controversial private match with Wong Jack Man, a skilled master of Northern Shaolin and Tai Chi, in Oakland's Chinatown. This fight was not just a test of skill, but also a clash of philosophies and martial arts styles. The match reportedly lasted between 20 to 25 minutes, during which both fighters showcased their techniques and strategies. However, the outcome of the fight remains a topic of debate. Lee claimed that he emerged victorious, asserting his dominance and skill in martial arts. On the other hand, Wong Jack Man disputed this claim, insisting that the fight was not a clear win for Lee. Following the match, Wong challenged Lee to a rematch, but Lee did not accept this challenge. This incident sparked discussions about martial arts, honor, and the nature of competition. The differing accounts of the fight have contributed to the mystique surrounding Bruce Lee's legacy and his impact on martial arts. The event is often seen as a pivotal moment in Lee's career, influencing his approach to martial arts and his philosophy of fighting. The controversy surrounding the match continues to intrigue fans and historians alike, as it highlights the complexities of martial arts rivalries and the personal journeys of the fighters involved. On May 10, 1973, Bruce Lee experienced a significant health crisis when he collapsed in Hong Kong. This incident marked the first signs of cerebral edema, a condition where excess fluid builds up in the brain, leading to increased pressure and potential damage. Following his collapse, he was examined in the United States, where medical professionals assessed his condition. Although he managed to recover from this episode, it raised serious concerns about his overall health. The episode hinted at possible underlying issues, including kidney dysfunction, which could have contributed to the cerebral edema. This alarming event occurred just 2 months before his untimely death, adding to the mystery surrounding the circumstances of his passing. Bruce Lee's legacy as a martial artist and actor is well known, but this health scare serves as a reminder of the fragility of life, even for someone as seemingly invincible as he was. The impact of this incident on his health and the subsequent events leading to his death continue to intrigue fans and medical professionals alike. On July 20, 1973, Bruce Lee passed away at the young age of 32. His sudden death shocked fans and the film industry alike. The cause was determined to be cerebral edema, which is an accumulation of fluid in the brain. Medical experts suggested that this condition might have been triggered by a reaction to a painkiller he had taken, or possibly due to overexertion and heat stroke. At the time of his death, he was at the home of Taiwanese actress Betty Ting Pei in Hong Kong, where he had been resting after a long day of work. The news of his passing spread quickly, leading to an outpouring of grief from around the world. Following his death, Bruce Lee was cremated. His ashes were later interred in Seattle, Washington, alongside those of his son, Brandon Lee, who also tragically died young. This connection between father and son in their final resting place adds a poignant layer to Bruce Lee's legacy, as both are remembered for their contributions to martial arts and cinema. Bruce Lee's legacy extends far beyond his films. He is credited with popularizing martial arts in the West and breaking down racial barriers for Asian actors in Hollywood. His impact on the film industry was profound, as he brought a new level of authenticity and respect to martial arts, showcasing not just physical prowess but also a deep philosophical understanding of the discipline. Lee's approach to martial arts was not merely about fighting, it was about self-expression and personal growth. His philosophy of emotional vulnerability as a form of strength continues to inspire people across generations. This idea challenges traditional notions of masculinity, encouraging individuals to embrace their feelings and express themselves openly. His daughter, Shannon Lee, has played a significant role in preserving and promoting his legacy. She emphasizes her father's rejection of toxic masculinity, advocating for a more inclusive and expressive understanding of strength. Through her efforts, the teachings and values of Bruce Lee remain relevant, inspiring new generations to pursue their passions and embrace their true selves. Each year, Bruce Lee's grave in Seattle draws around 10,000 visitors, making it a significant site of pilgrimage for fans and admirers of the legendary martial artist. Seattle holds a special place in the history of Bruce Lee, as it is where he met his wife, Linda, and established his martial arts school, which became a foundation for his teachings and philosophy. The choice of Seattle as his final resting place reflects the deep connections he formed in the city, which shaped his life and career. His grave is located in Lakeview Cemetery, a serene spot that offers a peaceful atmosphere for those who come to pay their respects. Next to Bruce Lee's grave lies that of his son, Brandon Lee, who also met an untimely death at a young age. This proximity adds a layer of poignancy to the Lee family's legacy, marked by both extraordinary achievements and profound tragedy. The site serves not only as a memorial, but also as a reminder of the impact Bruce Lee had on martial arts and popular culture, inspiring countless individuals around the world. Visitors often leave flowers, notes, and tokens of appreciation, reflecting the lasting influence Bruce Lee has had on generations. The grave has become a place of reflection, where fans gather to celebrate his life and contributions, ensuring that his spirit continues to resonate with those who seek to honor his memory. The news of Bruce Lee's death in 1973 sent shockwaves around the world, igniting a profound public reaction that transcended borders and cultures. Fans, martial artists, and admirers mourned the loss of a legendary figure who had not only transformed martial arts, but also made significant contributions to cinema. His grave, located at Lakeview Cemetery in Seattle, has since become a pilgrimage site for many. Visitors from all walks of life come to pay their respects, leaving behind heartfelt tributes and mementos that reflect their admiration and love for Lee. These offerings often include flowers, notes, and personal items, creating a tapestry of memories that honor his legacy. In 2014, the Wing Luke Museum in Seattle held a special exhibit showcasing various items left at his grave, allowing the public to engage with his memory in a meaningful way. This exhibition highlighted the deep connection people feel to Bruce Lee, celebrating not just his achievements, but also the impact he had on their lives. The ongoing tributes and memorials serve as a testament to his enduring influence and the love that continues to surround his memory. On the 50th anniversary of Bruce Lee's death, his tomb was opened, offering a deeper look into his life and the legacy he left behind. This event drew attention from fans and scholars alike, eager to understand more about the man who changed martial arts and cinema. His daughter, Shannon Lee, paid a heartfelt tribute, expressing how profoundly Bruce and his son Brandon influenced her life. She shared memories that highlighted their strength, wisdom, and the values they instilled in her. Alongside these personal reflections, recent studies have emerged that propose new theories regarding the cause of Bruce Lee's untimely death. Some researchers suggest that kidney-related issues may have played a significant role, possibly linked to excessive water consumption. This new perspective adds another layer to the ongoing discussions about his health and the circumstances surrounding his passing. The fascination with Bruce Lee continues to grow, as each new discovery sheds light on the complexities of his life and the impact he had on the